afternoon, and thank you very much for coming today, everybody. It's a fantastic turnout. I'd just like to reinforce some of the comments made with some specific things that you can all do. You're probably wondering, but what can we do? Firstly, I'd just like to give you an example of what we've already achieved. Some of you may have read the voluminous conditions of approval that the Department of Planning has issued. They've gone way beyond what they were legally obliged to apply by way of conditions for this. That is down to a lot of the people here today placing a lot of pressure, using a lot of credentialed people in this community to actually identify the corruption of process that took place and some of the serious engineering flaws and the serious threats to public health. Another example of success, we have the New South Wales Chief Health Officer, Dr. Kerry Chant, on record writing to Railcorp and the Environmental Protection Authority Chief Executives saying, "What on earth is this noise? I have received your own data and it tells me that it is twice World Health Organization levels that are safe." As a result of that, we now have another success. The intergovernmental group is comprising health, transport, environment and WorkCover, who are now hopefully seriously looking at this noise issue. We don't want another Bernie Banton here. We don't want to get to the stage where people are killing themselves, who are losing their sleep, their hearing, aggravating diabetes and other cardiovascular diseases. That is the consequence of perpetual loud noise. Not my opinion, the opinion of World Health Organization experts. Coming to what we can do going forward, firstly, in relation to the conditions of approval. When a couple of us met with the Department of Planning, including one of the ministers last week, we said in relation to the conditions of approval, how will you make sure that they will abide by those conditions? Unfortunately, the answer is we won't. It is down to the community to be proactive, to identify compliance breaches of those conditions. So I'm afraid, guys, if you want to identify compliance breaches, you need to acquaint yourself with the conditions in the approval and you need to phone up the 1-800 line or email and let them know. It's only going to be down to us, guys. It's a sorry state of affairs, but that's the reality. Secondly, the existing noise and other forms of pollution, such as vibration and the non-road diesel particulates, which even the US Federal Environmental Protection Agency has banned in the United States, such as its carcinogenic nature. It's not the diesel you get at the pump for your vehicle, it's non-road diesel particulates. It is not emission control, and it's in our lungs, and at best it's ruining our window sills. So, in the existing noise, the government is having to take this seriously because of what we've already achieved. So please, call the Green Line, email the Minister, bombard them, make them realise that this is a really serious issue and we're not going away. Finally, just to reinforce what John said about the political parties, Federal Labor are putting up $750 million of your money to pay for this. The state government is the proponent and putting up $250 million of your money to fund this. Don't vote for either of them. Greg Smith doesn't need your vote. Greg Smith says he wants to stay in the cabinet, so he's not going to upset Gladys Berejiklian and the Transport Minister. He has said on record to members of this community that have been in his office, he's not prepared to help us. That is an absolute indictment on a representative. He owes his first duty to this community that elect him, not to his cabinet colleagues. With that, I'd like to pass over to Malcolm Powell. Thank you.